The Xbox Games Showcase was this weekend. There's news on an all-digital Xbox Series X coming this holiday season. How about a new Life is Strange game this fall? An Empire of the Ants will let you explore a photorealistic bug's life this November. It's Monday, June 10th, and it's a video game edition of Engadget News. Toward the end of the Xbox Games Showcase, Microsoft unveiled a refreshed console lineup. For the first time, the company will offer an Xbox Series X with no disk drive in a robot white colorway. It comes with 1 terabyte of storage and will cost $450. The MSRP of the original Series X is $500, but it often goes on sale. Microsoft itself is currently selling the console for $450. An Xbox Series X without a disk drive had long been expected. A leak in March suggested that an all-digital robot white model was in the works. As with the PS5 refresh Sony released last year, perhaps Microsoft will offer a disk drive attachment for folks who later decide they want to play physical games on their Series X too. A special edition Xbox Series X will also soon be available. This model, in Galaxy Black, does have a disk drive and double the internal storage of the regular Series X at 2 terabytes. It will come with a matching controller and cost $600. The Xbox Series S is getting a more modest update. Microsoft released a 1 terabyte model in carbon black last year, and a version with the same storage and original colorway is in the pipeline. The 1 terabyte robot white option will be offered in select markets and cost $350. The company notes that the black model will be available while supplies last, indicating it's phasing that variant out. More details on availability and regional pricing will be revealed soon. Microsoft says it also has plans for controller designs to match certain games and more Xbox Series X console wraps. Xbox Summer Games Showcase on Sunday brought a nice little surprise amidst all the expected news: the announcement of a new Life is Strange game, Life is Strange Double Exposure. The game, which sees the return of its original protagonist, Max Caulfield, will be released on August 29th by Xbox Series X and S, PC, and PlayStation 5. Anyone dying to get their hands on it a little earlier, though, can pre-order the Ultimate Edition, which will grant them access to Chapters 1 and 2 on October 15th. A Nintendo Switch release appears to be coming later as well. Life is Strange Double Exposure picks up years after the events of the first game. Now, Max has found her friend Sophie murdered and tries to use her powers of time manipulation to go back and save her. But things go awry. It's a full-on murder mystery with a supernatural twist in which Max will have to bounce between parallel timelines to stop the killer. Empire of the Ants, a real-time strategy game with dazzlingly photorealistic insects and other critters, arrives on November 7th. Although the game doesn't sound like it's exactly a remake, it comes from the same publisher and draws from the same source material as the 2000 RTS game of the same name. The new version will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Publisher Microids and developer Tower 5 described the new Empire of the Ants as a 3D real-time strategy game with progressive difficulty. Set in Fontainebleau Forest, you'll play as a determined ant on a mission to protect its colony. You'll gather resources, secure outposts, fortify your armies, and execute the Queen's plans. The game was built using Unreal Engine 5 and will have scalable difficulty. The RTS title has a narrative storyline, and its gameplay will adapt to different seasons and day-night cycles. With Empire of the Ants, every decision is critical, every move is strategic, and every conquest reflects your skill in exploring a world where the smallest beings wield immense power. That's what the game's press release read. Strategy, exploration, battles, and even alliances with the local wildlife will be necessary to emerge victorious from the myriad challenges that await players. Like its Y2K predecessor, the 2024 version of Empire of the Ants is based on the 1991 novel of the same name. The book, the first in a trilogy, follows a society of ants in a parallel world of humans in early 21st century Paris, covering themes of communication, cooperation, environmental impact, and social hierarchy. You can check out the trailer embedded in the body of this article at Engadget.com ahead of the game's November 7th release date. And to catch up on all of the news from Summer Game Fest 2024, check out Engadget.com. I've put a link in the show notes. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism by weekend editor Cheyenne McDonald, contributors Chris Holt and Will Shanklin, and was voiced and produced by Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.